COVID-19 cases in the Philippines now nearing 242,000.
I have heard the call of different groups from the medical community for a 2-week enhanced.
Mga kapuso, 25,392 na ang kaso ng COVID-19 sa Pilipinas. 607 dyan ang bagong reported cases.
So hi guys.
Hi guys.
Hi guys. So today we will talk about the effects of COVID-19 pandemic
To the different social institutions like
family, economy, education, health, and religion.
So hi guys, today I'll be discussing to you the effects of the pandemic into the family. Many family could mean making a big impact, especially in everyday routine, and number one of that is the financial hardship, especially to all parents who lost their jobs. It leads to stress because they don't know where to get money to buy food for their kids. But in other families, the lockdown worked because the family members can eat together, stay together, and spending more time to their loved ones.
aside from the financial problem, I think that the mental health of every family members is also affected because first, let us start to our parents or for those family members who are working. I think that when the lockdown started, they also started to overthink on whether how they will provide the essential needs of their family and how will they have the money for their everyday living. Aside from that, the mental health of every children is also affected because we are all aware that not every children has a good relationship with their families or with their parents. So I think that COVID-19 pandemic also raised an anxiety for every children who is not in the good terms with their families.
Hi guys, so today I'll be discussing the effect of COVID-19 in our economy. COVID-19 has a big impact in our society. Many business entities are closing because of pandemic, and because of this, many workers lost their job that resulted to hunger. And many workers cannot go to work because of difficulties in transportation. Because of these things, production of basic needs and necessities are not enough to supply our needs. The economy in our country has more being disrupted because due to the pandemic or health crisis that happened to us. That is because there are so many corporation, business, market, store that is forced to temporarily close. And that is one of the sources of the tax for our country's economy.
Now we'll talk about how pandemic affects into education. The pandemic has become major damage to education, especially to many students, because they don't learn by itself or by self-studies, and education now can also cause many students to commit suicide because of the stress by many schoolworks, and many children lose appetites to gym because they can't afford to buy some gadgets such as internet connection that will use in online class. Also, ever since that the virus spread and lockdown starts, all schools here in our country decided to close. And we are all not expecting that the virus will still spread. That's why DepEd and CHED decided to have online classes instead of face-to-face class. And almost students and parents are not favor of that because they said it is nonsense and students wouldn't be learned properly through that way. I know that academic quiz might not be also be the answer to our main problem because it will affect all the teachers in our country. The amount of people who lost their job will be increased.
All of us are aware that cases of COVID-19 has been increasing every day. Some hospitals are lack of tools that they needed, not enough facilities, full because of many patients. Our doctor has been sacrificing and suffering every night. Hospital are lack of PPE that causes staff got infected.
In addition to Christine's statement, some hospitals here in our country is also not accepting some patients anymore because there are so many patients in their hospital already, and there are also some lackness of nurse and doctors who can treat them, because there are some doctors and nurse who left their job because they are too scared that they might put their lives at risk. Of course, that is part of their job, and they are also scared that they might transmit the virus to their family. Just like in education, ever since the pandemic has started, going to church is also not allowed anymore. Religion is one of the institutions that is also affected due to the COVID-19 pandemic. COVID-19 affects the religion by canceling all the religious events for a certain religion. Like, for example, today is the fiesta here in our barangay, but because of the pandemic, there is no event for the meantime.